Sorry, I'll try harder.
Hello? Hey, chick. What's going on? How you doing? Girl, it's Thursday. Yeah,
Queen
you should
Latifah
be
and
doing good
Eboni
because it's
have been
Thursday. You
together
ain't got
since
but one more day to work.
2013. The couple have a
What?
6-year-old named
Okay.
Rebel.
All right, well, anyway.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Listen, we're talking about Queen Latifah and Eboni Nichols. They are a family. So we're going to talk about this. Okay? All right. Tune in. Okay. Bye. What's going on, y'all? How we doing? How y'all doing today? I am doing well. Well, today's subject we're going to be talking about Queen Latifah and Eboni Nichols and the relationship that they have and their beautiful child. So listen, guys, I am completely shooketh to see Queen Latifah is a mother. I did not know this. I was not aware of this, right? I knew that I'm not going to say came out of the closet. I'm not going to say that because I'm not in her business like that. I'm going to be honest. Like, I never really, okay, so let's say it like this. Queen Latifah's sexuality, all right? So, you know how some people give off asexual energy? And I say asexual meaning like just not necessarily a sexual being. That's how I always saw her. Like, because like she's a rapper and female rappers, they're different. Even if they're feminine, I'm talking like feminine, delicate feminine, they're still dominant energy. You can say whatever, but like Glorilla, that's a dominant energy. I'm 6 foot tall and I would probably be a little bit nervous around Glorilla because of the dominant energy. And when I say that, meaning that that's why her voice is like that. It's dominant. So anyway, I think they're a cute couple, and I think that Queen Latifah has a cute girlfriend, and I think Queen Latifah has a adorable son. So I said, let's get on here and talk about it because that's what we do. We talk about stuff. So let's get started. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out about Queen Latifah and Eboni Nichols because Eboni look real happy, baby. And then also, they've been together since 2013. And then we're going to take a look at their son, okay? Because I like how they did it, too. Because I'm like, where does child come from? But apparently, she did introduce him to us in 2021. I don't know if he was there, but she spoke on him. But this is 2026, and he's a big boy now. So let's go ahead and get started, y'all. We're going to people. So we will be looking at who is Queen Latifah's partner, all about Eboni Nichols, okay? So Queen Latifah and her partner Eboni Nichols have professionally collaborated over the years. Queen Latifah's partner Eboni Nichols is an accomplished professional dancer and choreographer. Latifah and Nichols share a son named Rebel. The pair have attended major Hollywood events together, including the 2026 American Music Award. The Queen stepped out, y'all. We haven't really seen the Queen much. So the Queen stepped out. Queen Latifah and her partner Eboni Nichols have a creative connection. Throughout their time in Hollywood, the actress and choreographer have professionally collaborated on movie sets, including 2007's Hairspray and 2017's Girls Trip. While Latifah maintains her privacy, she has briefly mentioned her longtime partner and their son. Guys, just so we're kind of like all up to speed, she met her in 2007, but they did not get together until 2013. I wonder how that happened. Let's see if they tell us. Latifah gave Nichols and Rebel a sweet shout out when she received the BET Award, Lifetime Achievement Award in June of 2021. She was recognized for her decades of work as a rapper and actress, and baby, do we not love you, Queen. Queen, we love you. Okay? Queen, look, baby, set it off. Queen, we love you. I mean, just another day living in the hood, just another day around the way. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling lovely, yay. Yes, Queen, we love you. And you can love who you want. Because love knows no color, love knows no gender. Love is activated by the heart. When someone touches your heart, that's when love is activated. Anything else is false. So, you can have love of the flesh, love of money, but the love from the heart is different. And you're spiritually broke if you don't have love from the heart. even if your pockets is fat. Then you start going around here looking like Lil Wayne, like a dried up has-been with dreads hanging that should have been cut a long time ago. And talking about he wanted a 20-year-old girl. Child, miss me with that. Molestation, please. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to say that. So, Latifah gave Nichols and Rebels a sweet shout out. Okay, she said, I'm going to get off this stage, but I thank you so much for all of you, the fans, for supporting every crazy ass thing I've done through the years. Latifah said, Eboni, my love, peace, happy, pride. So she's saying that Eboni is her love and Eboni brings her peace. And see, that's what I was telling y'all about. I've been coaching y'all about this. Finding somebody who brings you joy. The Bible talks about that a man would rather go in a corner by himself than to live in a house with a quarrelsome woman. That can be quarrelsome woman, man, dog, cat. If you cannot rest in your home, you're not at peace. Since then, the couple have attended several red carpet events together, including the Grammy Awards, Met Gala, and the Oscars on May 25th. Latifah was tapped to host the American Music Awards, and she was accompanied by Nicholas and Rebel. So who is Queen Latifah's partners? Here is everything that we need to know. And Eboni is gorgeous queen. Eboni Nichols grew up dancing. She's saying here that she started off with jazz, then ballet, and then hip hop and tap and African dance, all at this studio. And she stayed at the studio until she was 18 years old. So she started dancing when she was 7, and she stayed at the studio and danced until she was 18. And before departing the dance studio, she auditioned for a scholarship at Chapman University, and after getting it, she went on to study with a minor in choreography. Nichols is also a choreographer. She has done shows with the likes of Beyonce, J-Lo, Rihanna, Usher, Will Smith, Missy Elliott, and Snoop Dogg, among a few. And she later shifted away from live music to television and film. She choreographed for shows like Jane the Virgin, Fresh Off the Boat, and also Girls Trip, which is, remember, her and Queen Latifah met in 2007. She's also done shows for BET, the BET Music Awards, and Victoria's Secret and Jimmy Kimmel. Okay. Latifah and Eboni have also worked together. As we've read previously, they did a 2007 musical, Hairspray, and then she also worked with her again in the 2017 drama Girls Trip. You know, Queen Latifah was in both of those roles. That's why I like Latifah, because she's so able to flip around and do different roles, you know. She's so. And it says here that Latifah and Eboni do have a son together, and that Queen Latifah is very private about her life, which I do believe that she is. And so we're going to just take a quick look at Rebel, and then we're going to close out. I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk about Latifah and her coming out and sharing her life with us. I think it's beautiful, guys. I really do. So, guys, Queen Latifah said everything got real after she became a mom, in rare comments about parenthood. So we're just going to look over this quick. We're not going in there deeply. She said that motherhood has shifted her priorities and made her focus on what truly matters. And that's why I kind of wanted to talk about this, because y'all know we talk about a lot of stuff. We just talked about motherhood the other day. And she also said she credits her village for supporting her as she raises her 6-year-old son with her partner Eboni Nichols. And that's one of the things we talked about too. It takes a village to raise a child. So everybody coming together to mother the son, and it kind of like support them, you know. This is to quote her: motherhood makes you put one foot in front of the other no matter what. I'm going to leave it at that. You got to put one foot in front of the other. There's no quitting. It's a challenge. Everything gets real. Priorities change. You know, you realize what's really important and who's really important. And it's tougher on the other people, because when you get an actual baby, the grown-up people you treat like babies have to grow up, because sorry, you can't get that. But I thank God for the tribe, for the village. It takes a village, and I really am thankful for mine. So I just kind of wanted to come on here today and kind of like talk to y'all about Latifah's family and her woman and her child. So how do y'all feel about it? I love Latifah, y'all, and I love her family. It's a beautiful